Good morning all. We are here for Gulf County Live. My name is Adrian and I am your concierge for Gulf County. Today we are at Happy Hours Canoe and Bike Outpost. This is a really cool place where you can rent kayaks, paddle boards, and bikes. So we're going to kind of show you around here, and then today we're going to do a bravery challenge for ourselves, and I'm going to get on a paddleboard. I've never been on a paddleboard before. There are still some things we haven't done in Gulf County, and this is one of them for me. So join us this morning and we're going to see what Happy Hours is all about. So as you can see, we're right off of 30E, makes it really easy and accessible. So if you're ever on Cape Sandblast, you just turn on the Cape Road and it's right up the road. You'll see the sign and you can just take a right-hand turn into their facilities. The really cool thing about Happy Hours is they have parking, they have bathrooms, they have all types of things you can rent, including dry boxes, water shoes, life preservers, all types of stuff. And they actually have been in the New York Times, Southern Living, and Coastal Living. So it's a really great area with a little bit of a famous thing to it. So we're going to keep walking.
Tweety Bird and everything. We want to make it fun for the kids here.
Yeah, so it's a family adventure. Like you just said, it's fun for the kids. So if you're a little bit nervous, if you have young children, they have tandem kayaks. They have everything from child sizes to adult sizes for the water shoes and for the life preservers. So if you're a little bit nervous about that, it's a really great thing to do with your family, even for young kids.
Our average depth all the way to Black's Island is 4 feet deep. So wherever they are, they can get out and walk out here.
Now, as you can see, they do have 60 kayaks and stand-up paddle boards. So that means they have the largest fleet in Gulf County. You never have to worry about them being out of stock because they are ready to go at all times. You also can pick up kayaks and paddle boards here if you don't want to come out from this area.
Teenagers that help us here, and they're all coming back this year.
Good.
They work hard.
So this is where you would start your adventure. This is where you sign all your papers and register for whatever things you need, whether it's a kayak or a paddleboard or life preservers, shoes, dry boxes, anything. And what the little sheet looks like is like this. So you can see that if you want a bicycle, a kayak, a tandem kayak or canoe, and then all your other stuff, mask and snorkel too. So that's a really cool thing. They also allow mask and snorkel, anchors, and dive flags. So if you want to snorkel and get out in the water, they have the dive flags there for you, which you need to have.
And all the bikes are aluminum canvas.
And you can see the bikes over here, so they have plenty of bikes. And right now you can't see them, but every once in a while you might see a little critter running around. They have chickens and horses and donkeys here, so when you're here you sometimes get greeted by chickens, which is a really fun, kind of different thing. So I'm going to start my adventure, and here's how I'm going to start it. I'm going to leave all my stuff here that I brought with me, including my car keys and my extra water. Just going to leave everything here. Then I'm going to take off my shoes because I have rented water shoes. So that way I don't have to get my shoes ruined by either salt water if I don't really want salt water on it or anything else like that.
Those are our new Glide paddle boards. They're indestructible and they're lightweight. They're like 22 pounds. So you can pick it up with one hand. Even kids can pick those up, and they're really stable. Every year we go through our equipment and we get like 20 new of everything. We don't want anything here that's over 2 years old. But they're so lightweight. You'll see that Debbie's got 2 of them out there for you. So lightweight.
So that makes you know that all the equipment is safe for your family. Everything is as new as possible. They make sure that you are going to have some good equipment. Nothing is nothing sketchy. So you are having really reliable equipment whenever you're out on the bay. And here we have Debbie, the woman of the hour. She is going to be our guide today and our adventure guide as well. If you're on our website, visitgulf.com, Debbie is one of our adventure guides. You can read her stories there. And she can tell you all about the bay and the really cool things that she does here with happy hours.
Hello, welcome to our beach on the bay. This is pretty unique. We have this opportunity to put you right out on the water with no fuss. And we do a little orientation for everybody. Do you want to get some water shoes on? But why don't you go up, Dan? I'll fit you for some shoes, and we're going to head out on the bay. Paddleboarding is really popular right now, and we've added some glide paddle boards, and I'll demonstrate how light these are. We have 2 different sizes, but these are great little boards to take to the beach because they're really easy to carry. And there's a little handle right there, but look how nice and easy. And they're real durable too. They have a coating over a foam core. So we're going to try some of these. We have the Glide 10s and the Glide 11s. On this side we have our tandem kayaks. Some of them are big enough for a middle seat for a toddler. We have a canoe that we use generally for people with pets, and it even has a little bowl for water. So we fill that up for you. Over here we like to keep our singles on this side, and the new tribes have the rigid tall back seat, so these are really comfortable boats for you. Easy to get in and out of for snorkeling. There's a dive flag right out there that indicates a really good snorkeling spot very close to happy hours. And in fact, last year when scallops were scarce, this was the only place they found them. And they came and gathered up a bunch of them and took them over and caged them to spawn for this year. So we have a larger and longer season this year for scallops, which will open July 25. But don't wait for that because it's good all the time. Right now, out in the bay, all the creatures are making babies. So we're going to see some egg sacs from shells, and there's egg sacs from tube worms. A lot of people come back and say, what are those little things that look like little brown balls? And some people think they're jellyfish, but they're harmless little egg sacs. And then the curly cues that look like snakes, those are from shells. So you're ready to try this?
I'm ready.
All right, I'm going to give you the pen, and here's your life vest.
Perfect.
We have a good, perfect safety record here at Happy Hours, and one of those reasons is because we always wear our life vests.
Again, I've never been on a paddleboard before, so this is my bravery challenge for the month of April. I'm really excited though, so we're going to listen to Debbie and she's going to tell me how to get on this paddleboard.
Do a little lesson. All of our boats have tow ropes, so we're going to take this out into a little bit deeper water so that if we do fall, we're not going to break a leg or an arm. I taught a friend, she learned how to bicycle at age 50, and she was scared to death of falling. I said, don't look down, look straight ahead, and that solved her problem. So the same thing applies here. So now we're almost knee deep here. If we do get wobbly, we have a little leeway. So the first thing we do is get our paddle kind of out of the way, put it on the side. This is the front of the board.
This one is?
Yep.
Okay.
So if you want to do we'll kind of face each other.
Okay.
And so the first thing we want to do is find the sweet spot, which means the board is level. So you don't want more weight down here or up front. So we get on our knees like this. And we kind of find the sweet spot. Doesn't matter if we bump. All right. So we're good here. We're going to get our balance and learn how to paddle right here. This is the shaft, and this is the T-grip. When we stand up, we'll use the T-grip, but right now we use the shaft. And it might look like this would be the easier way to paddle, but in fact, you want to do it this way so that the blade is even when you're at your angle of attack. We need to turn it pretty quick. So we're going to this is how you turn. If you want to turn fast, you can back paddle on the opposite side, and you'll turn real fast. Okay. Let's just, I like to do at least 2 strokes on one side, and then before switching, let's kind of go into the wind a little bit. And then we'll come back. And when you feel like you have your balance, we're going to bump. Push off. So we're not showing our better side when we stand up. Okay. Well, we're ready to stand up. You can put your paddle like this, and you're going to put your feet right where your knees are.
Okay.
Okay? And when you stand up, you want to keep your knees bent and stay low.
Okay.
You want your feet steady, so stay low, get your balance. Your feet are going to be even. Back stroke, you're not turning. Don't feel with the wind. Back straight. Where you want to go. Slightly bent. It's going to be easiest. We have a northeast wind here today, so it's going to be easiest to paddle straight into the wind. And then the wind is going to bring us back. So when we plan our route, we never want to go with the wind because we might have trouble getting home. On the bay here, we're kind of lucky because it's shallow. If you get into trouble, you can walk home. How's that feel?
Good. A little bit. I got this.
And on the paddleboard, you can really see the bottom. shell is going to grow barnacles to feed the sea stars. It's going to be a home for other creatures. I've found ostriches, hermit crabs, little fish will live in them. And the shells will actually attach their eggs to the empty shell in order to reproduce. We don't have a rocky substrate here, so they need the hard shells to lay their eggs on. Really a fabulous bay, but look at the view. I come out here and just commune with nature. That cell tower over there is fairly new, and it's helped our customers find their way home. You want to hold the camera for a minute from up there and show everybody what it looks like?
Okay, I'm going to switch it really quick with you guys so you can see my point of view up here. So I'm a little wobbly, but that'll be alright. So this is what it looks like, and here's my paddleboard, and up here is absolutely beautiful. And you can see all the way down to the bottom of the bay and you're up on the paddleboard. It's so cool. It's just a beautiful morning. It's a great way to start your day, actually. Get out here, do a little bit of exercise, see a little bit something you haven't seen. And actually on Instagram today we talked about sunrises. So if you haven't seen that post yet, you know, here in Gulf County we're westward facing, so we get to see sunrises and sunsets. And that's just a gorgeous thing to do every single day. Take a chance, wake up early, I know, but get some coffee and see the sunrise, because really and truly it's something beautiful, and it's something that you don't really get to see, especially when you're not on vacation. You know, I take that back, you might see it, but you might see the sunrise on a freeway. See the sunrise in nature. That's where it really is the most beautiful thing. So Debbie and I are gonna paddleboard a little bit more. If you guys have any questions, if you want to know anything more about Debbie's adventures, her as an adventure guide, go to visitgulf.com. You can click contact concierge and then contact one of our concierge team members, and they will help you get to this adventure. Easier, faster, better. So if you have any questions, you can comment on this post and we will answer them later too. So enjoy your day and hope you see a sunrise soon.
And if you don't want to do a guide, you can do self-guided, and which most of our customers do, and we offer the same orientation to everyone so that they're comfortable going out on